joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And on the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And the starting group for the Spurs. We've got De'Aaron Fox. He's out there with Castle. Devin Vassell out there with Wembanyama. And it's Klintman in at the 4. And for the Thunder, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with the captain, and it's Williams at the 3 spot. Taking a look at Oklahoma City, a 2-0 start in their NBA Cup. What an incredible opportunity they have here tonight.
Yeah, everything is going their way in the Cup thus far. These fans want them to advance, and a 3-0 record in group play is well within reach.
And then looking at where San Antonio stands, it's their 3rd game in the NBA Cup, and they really need a win tonight to stay alive.
Yeah, they're 1-1 thus far, so another loss probably knocks them out. It's going to be a tall task for them tonight, though, on the road. And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Drills it from outside.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
Pass to Klintman. Wembanyama against Hartenstein. Outside, Fox. Vassell. Outside. 6 to shoot. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, Victor Wembanyama.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Fox, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's the captain. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And Wembanyama throws it down.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's tightly guarded. Well, Stan, when the Spurs landed the 1st overall pick in the draft, their fortunes changed back on May 16th, 2023.
Look, Kevin, the hardest thing for any franchise is to find the guy that you can build everything around. When they got Wembanyama, that dream came true for San Antonio, and they've got the guy they can build this franchise around for years to come.
And really, Stan, Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. First of all, there are not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along and then come with the skills that he has on a court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against a guy that good.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous-Alexander is an unselfish team player.
Fox inside the 1. Rebounded by the captain.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
And the pass to Holmgren. Sinks the triple.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Spurs trail by 7. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Fox gets it to go.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
It's good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Fox. His last outing with 20 points. Puts it up from 12. Count it. Good. Fox has got his third basket of the night.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at the Thunder. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, San Antonio. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And, you know, for the Thunder, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did speak briefly with Oklahoma City's head coach. Now, I asked him the approach they're going to take with the Aaron Fox, and Coach said that Fox's speed is the big challenge. He said we're dealing with maybe the fastest player in the league, so we've got to be high energy at the defensive end. They know they have their work cut out for them. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And here is Fox after the three-pointer from the captain. And Fox gets it to go.
You get the sense Fox just improving with each game in terms of his pick-and-roll play, figuring out his angles, knowing when to pull and when to try to split or turn the corner.
And both of these teams, Greg, have a couple games in the NBA Cup under their belts. They've gotten off to pretty good starts.
And I got to believe they both like the position they're in. And tonight will be huge in determining if they can make those knockout games. It's pretty much a must-win.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Clemens is checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Branham's checked in. Here's Wembanyama. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive. Outside, Fox. Takes the three. Got a piece of it. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And Oklahoma City making a change. Haywood's checked in. Purdue, he's checked in for the Spurs. Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. The captain, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. They trail by 11. Outside, Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander against Purdue. Passes to Branham. Just 5 to shoot. And Holmgren pulls it down. The Thunder leading by 11. Here's the captain. What a tremendous game he played against New York.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion.
Spurs trail by 10. On the court right now for the Spurs. De'Aaron Fox out there with Castle. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Clintman in at the power forward. Here's Castle. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The captain's gone a nice 5 of 8 shooting from the floor. Here's Fox. Rebounded by the captain. The Thunder shooting 43% from the floor. To the middle, here's Williams. And he uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got the lead up to 12 now for Oklahoma City.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
The kick out to Fox. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Fox has gone 40% from the floor in 10 attempts. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Spurs trail by 14. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Wembanyama, no good.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Clintman. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. A rebound by the Spurs. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Goes up to the stripe. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Fox.
If Fox gets cut off from inside, he has options. That mid-range is a big part of his repertoire.
Inside, the kick out to Williams. And stolen by Vassell. They're running. Here's Wembanyama. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Fox with it. 10 points for him. Puts up a deep three from beyond the arc and then some. Fox has got 13 points.
And that's the kind of range Fox has added to his game.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to the cap. And the three off target.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Clintman. Here's Castle. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
You look at Castle, almost all the way up there in the top spot. I don't know if he'll make it to number 1, but you'd have to say he's going to be a part of the contest for sure.
It's looking that way, and the contest will be a lot better off having him in it. He always puts on a show.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. Hedo Turkoglu is a big part of what we did in Orlando. Was a most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
Castle. No good from outside. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Williams passes to the captain. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, the captain in the last game against the Knicks was superb. He had 44 points, and as expected, he distributed the rock and got his teammates involved. A performance like that makes you hungry for more. You're looking to follow that up tonight, guys.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
The Thunder have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And typically, a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
For the Thunder, Clemens is checked in. And it's Collier in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Spurs also with the sub. Branham's checked in. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
The captain with the bucket.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, and when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing from the captain.
Well, now the question is, how do you scheme this guy? Try to take the ball out of his hands? Bring a second defender? I'm curious to see what they do.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Spurs. Johnson comes in for Castle. Fox passes to Branham. Will it go? And there's the nice layup by Fox. Fox has got 15 points.
And that's where De'Aaron Fox thrives. He wants to get inside and finish at the rim.
The captain passes to Holmgren. In transition, here come the Spurs. Johnson outside. Here's Branham. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Kuzma can't get it to go. The Thunder leading by 17. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Over to the wing. The captain, no good. Spurs trail by 19. Kuzma outside. Fox from outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. He's got 18.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
The pass to Wembanyama. 1:53 left in the second quarter. Outside, Fox. Johnson against Williams. Johnson down low, and no good that time. Good D by Holmgren.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
And here's Kuzma. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Here's the captain, and he banks in the layup. The captain's got 26.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
55 seconds left to play in the first half.
An outstanding shot blocker. It's not just about Holmgren's length. It's about his positioning as well.
Passes it to the captain. Again, Oklahoma City.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
Thunder coming to this one after the win against New York. Kuzma kicks to Fox. Pass to Branham. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And so it's Oklahoma City with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense hit.
Spurs 40.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. The captain out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Collier in at the 3, the small forward. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half with. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to the captain. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Spurs trail by 16. Here's Castle. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Castle. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Williams, he's checked in for Collier. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
Good on the second free throw. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to the captain. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude, growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Pass to the captain. The 3. Rebounded by Castle.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Misses from short range. The Thunder leading by 16. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The pass to the captain. Launches from deep. It's good from long range. The captain's got 34 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
A cell against Williams. And Wembanyama outside. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. The Thunder have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with his three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Passes it to Vassell. Outside, Fox. Shot clock at 5. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. From deep three-point territory. And the rejection by Holmgren. Down low. The captain, no good. Spurs trail by 19. Pass to Castle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Assisted by
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to the captain. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th assist in this one. San Antonio calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from the captain.
Well, shutting down his three-point production has to be top of mind for this coaching staff. A new
substitution.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
1:04 left in the third. Here's the captain. 37 points for him. Holmgren. And the layup's good off the glass. Holmgren's got 12 points in the game.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Johnson outside. Pass to Kuzma. To the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. The Thunder leading by 7. The captain passes to Collins. Here he goes.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA? Especially when the slam is coming from the point guard.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he gets the bucket. Branham's got his second basket of the night.
When he gets the ball inside, Branham knows not to waste a good scoring opportunity.
Here's the captain. Banked in off the glass. The captain's got 41. Now Fox. And that one released in time, but no good. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter.
The Spurs, 80.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guards. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Johnson is out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Fox. And it's Branham in at the shooting guard position. The pass to Fox. No good on the three. The Thunder leading by 11. To the paint. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Floats it up for Holmgren. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
Here's Branham. Shoots over Collier. Branham, good.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. You coached Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox.
Been fantastic at playing within himself on defense. Gilgeous-Alexander using his length well there to contest without foul.
That shot is off. Spurs trail by 16. Passes it to Fox. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Pass to the captain. No good with the triple. Vassell with it. Williams picks him up. Quintman misses. And it's Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's the captain. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The wide open look here for Fox. Sinks the three-pointer. Fox has got 24 points.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to the captain. Oklahoma City gets it back. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
How about the energy from SGA? He gets after it on the backboard as well.
Here's Quintman. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Hartenstein. Rebounded by Quintman. Quintman's got his 4th rebound in this one. Vassell, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 15. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. San Antonio calls timeout. Well, Stan, the NBA awards impact so much on these players and what they think they can acquire and achieve. How do you feel about the structure of award voting?
Well, right now, Kevin, there's about 100 panelists that each get a vote, and that seems like as good approach as any. Certainly, I need to be on that panel, and you know, I mean, I think we'd probably get more worthy award winners if they would just let me pick them myself.
But you know, they make your picks public, and a lot of times voters are uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me. I'm used to people disagreeing with me anyway. I have a family, Ken.
Wembanyama, right side. shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. That one rolling around and runs out.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded. And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really unselfish.
Spurs trail by 20. Pass to Klintman. Vassell with it. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
The captain passes to Hartenstein. No good on that one. Good defense by Wembanyama.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
There's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
And San Antonio has possession. Three-pointer, Fox. Offensive rebound. Doesn't go that time. Oklahoma City leading by 22. And stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Yeah, after a slow start to the game, he's been productive and efficient here in the second half.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to the captain. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Spurs passing it around. Here's Castle. And he slams it down right on top of Chet Holmgren.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands. This makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Now, here's Vassell. Fox with it. Here's Klintman, and the rejection by Holmgren. One-on-one fast break. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Williams. Williams has got assist number 7 for him tonight. San Antonio's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Vassell against Williams. Vassell, no good. Oklahoma City's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Here's the captain, covered by Vassell. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Pass to Klintman, looking to end the run. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's the captain to the inside. Here's Holmgren. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Foul.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see.